guys, and welcome to another episode of Not Quite Right Guitars. My name is Chris, and today, if you've been following the channel, you know that we are going to be featuring the Marshall 1959 Super Lead, which I just wanted to point out, I think this thing is absolutely gorgeous to look at. I'm sure that I can't get the best shot of it in this video, but, you know, go look at pictures of it, or go buy one. And it's really just nice. I love the gold brass color or whatever, and they even got this kind of Tolex looking thing on the side, and then when you click it on, I love the ring light around it, especially when the lights are off and, you know, there's not all this glare on it. It looks really cool. So that's something really awesome about it. I mean, does that affect the sound? No, but it's nice. And it's nice and hefty. It feels solid. But I'm taking a suggestion from a fellow YouTuber and good supporter at Improv Guitar Jams, Bry. He saw my video where I ran this into the power amp section of my Mississippi Marshall Peavey Heritage, which I've got it plugged in there right now, but also getting it just on the edge of breakup and then putting my pedal board with my fuzz and stuff like that in front of it and seeing what that sounds like. And so that's what we're about to do. So this is what we got to start with. Which, to point out, I've had the volume up the whole time, and my Sentry noise gate from TC Electronics, it's been pretty quiet. Although, I'm a little dampened because I don't know if you noticed, I got cotton in my ears. So I'm pointing out about hearing protection. I plan on buying some actual earplugs, but it is important. I notice I get tinges of tinnitus as it is now. So I don't want it to get any worse, especially when I'm sitting right next to it. So this is what we're sounding like with none of the pedals on other than the noise gate. Now let's click on this Marshall. Pop on the compressor and EQ. Wow. And now the Jimmy Fuzz. My stuff squeals. Pickups are wax potted, but I don't know. They're also cheap, so stuff squeals sometimes. Even with my noise gate, it's really frustrating, but I'm sorry, I try to keep it down. I think that sounds pretty awesome, even through the cotton. It sounds really cool. I'm gonna switch. That was on my bridge pickup, playing my Epiphone, Les Paul, hodgepodge together. I'm gonna switch to the middle position with my upside down neck pickup, like Adam Jones and Peter Green. I didn't wire it, no difference. I don't know if it actually matters or if it just looks like that. I think it sounds really neat either way. fun. I think that sounded pretty neat. You guys couldn't see it, but the whole time I started messing with the Crybaby, my little Dachshund and Jack Russell mix, Amara, was over here licking my dirty socks because I just come home from work and started doing this, and I was trying hard not to start laughing. So, and I don't know how I kept playing. But anywho, I'm going to switch on up here to the neck pickup and let's see what that sounds like. The Crybaby's off now, but all the fuzz, EQ, compressor, and all that's on. So that was just some fun, some noises. I switched back to the bridge, clicked the Jimmy Fuzz off, and that's just something I want to point out. These, basically, you've got two gain knobs, like, a high and low is kind of the way to look at it, I guess. And then the tone knob does, the higher you turn it, it definitely enriches it more. So it's a balance between messing with these. And trying to get just a little bit of gain and not a lot is kind of difficult with this. Not in a bad way. Like, it's kind of fun. You gotta like dial it in between these two in the front, particularly, and it's neat, man. The more time I'm spending with this, the more I'm falling in love with this thing. So I'm gonna play a little bit more without the fuzz on, and then I'll get out y'all's hair. Hear that? Quiet as a mouse. That noise gate, it works really well when it works, and then sometimes I can't get it to stop squealing for the life of me, and I hate it. But when it works, by God, it works. So anyway, that was just, I wanted to try out that experiment. Thank you, Brian, at Improv Guitar Jams. Excuse me. Thank you, Brian, at Improv Guitar Jams, for your suggestion. I like it a lot. I think it sounds pretty cool. You guys let me know what you think about it. Let me know if I made this Mississippi Marshall sound anything like a Marshall. All right. Thank you guys, and I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, comment, share it with your friends, all that jazz. All right. Thank you all. See you next time.